wait, don't eat that. Unless, of course, you want to increase your risk for cancer, behavioral issues, and migraines, that is. So what if you learned that the foods you loved were actually destroying your mind and body, and the people who kept it stocked on the shelves have known this all along? This is a story about money, power, and how it affects what we put in our mouths. How common is it for billion-dollar companies to turn a blind eye to public safety? How trusting should we be of the food on grocery store shelves? And how does capitalism actually impact our health? Unfortunately, the results are in, and they're telling.
Regulators have now banned the dye called Red Dye 3 from the food supply because of potential cancer risk.
35 years after it has already been proven as a potential cancer risk.
In 1990, new research showed that some of the most popular red dyes had links to cancer.
Really out of the animal studies that showed that it can cause thyroid tumors in rats is what it showed. There's also neurobehavioral issues that are of concern that, it can impact kids' behavior.
That's right. You'd think that if a product posed a known danger when used on our mouths, the same concern would apply when consuming it, right? So why the delay in banning it from the food industry? Well, like in most cases, it's all about money, money, money. No surprises there.
The real benefit of synthetic dyes is economic. Compared to natural dyes, synthetic dyes are cheaper to manufacture, they are less susceptible to environmental factors, so they can be made and used anywhere.
Synthetic dye is cheaper, more consistent, and doubles as an incredible marketing tool. Just take a stroll down the cereal aisle. Vibrant mascots and bright food colors are strategically designed to grab consumers' attention, especially children's.
This is one example. It's not that he's bright and colorful, which he is, but look at his eyes. You see, he's looking down directly into the eyes of your kid.
And as far back as 1989, lobbyists for the beloved maraschino cherry argued Americans like their cherries red as they fought against another FDA attempt to ban red dye. Yep, 35 years ago. How do you get from this color to this color?
After the cherries are pitted, they're placed in large vats where they receive their coveted color and flavor. This infusion process takes about 3 weeks.
Just a few weeks in a synthetic vat. Do you think that's worth it? So what part do we play? As consumers, we're naturally drawn to color as a sign of freshness, flavor, and quality. In fact, color can even abstractly effort our flavor satisfaction. Check out this fascinating study from J.C. Wheatley in the 1970s.
Participants ate steak and fries in a dark room. Subjects stated the food tasted normal, but midway through the meal, scientists turned on the lights. Many participants became ill or lost their appetite merely at the sight.
That might explain why purple ketchup had such a short run. It turns out our brains are wired to associate certain colors with specific flavors. Mess with that too much, it just feels wrong. So what's the verdict? If you want to go dye-free before the ban on Red Dye 3 legally takes effect in the next few years, it won't just be the obvious high fructose multicolored foods you'll need to watch out for. You'll have to check the labels on everything, from yogurt and sports drinks to deli meats, pickles, and even smoked salmon. So, Team Dye-Free or Red Dye 3? Let us know in the comments if you're cutting ties or standing by its side.